been getting consistent reps at first base. Have you seen any improvement or any, tangible growth in that time after barely getting any reps in spring?
Yeah, I mean, I think with the exception of the ball opening day, the routine play opening day, he's made every play. I mean, the game we won in Miami, I mean, he saved a double and turned a really good double play on a play. So yeah, I mean, I would think that the more time he gets over there. But I mean, the other thing we have to remember is, like, this guy played second base in the minor leagues. He played the outfield. He's a really good athlete.
Is it nice to see him start to generate some power at the plate and just start to find a rhythm a little bit as well?
Yeah, I think consistency of the at-bats. I mean, we also have to remember he missed a good portion of last year. I mean, I know he played a little bit near the end of the year, and it's going to take a time with the consistency of his at-bats.
What's kind of stood out about Justin Lawrence so far, especially just carrying what he was able to do in the spring into the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, I think we knew when we acquired him, this stuff was really good. Sinker from that angle, being able to elevate the four seam in the sweeper, obviously metrically shows up as well as just about anybody's in the game. The situation that he's running to the pass is just being throwing strikes. And so far, when we've since we've acquired him in spring training and throughout what 4 or 5 appearances, he's done a really good job of staying in the zone and letting the stuff play.
Is this guy? Are you still getting a look at him? Do you still feel like you're still getting to know what he can do based off of how you acquired him?
I think a little bit, and are you going more towards like usage?
Usage and just I guess that's.
Yeah, I think the usage component comes up a little bit in terms of score of game and also the way our bullpen's constructed with 4 left-handers and 4 right-handers or 3 right-handers right now. So it's a situation of still getting to know him, and if the stuff continues to play, I think then we could see an adjustment in role, but some of that has to do with availability too.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned that you had seen Canario for a while and there were things that you liked about him. How do you go about trying to see what he is here with all the other options that you have in the outfield?
Yeah, I think that's the one challenge we're going to have. I mean, yesterday obviously got in there because Tommy came out of the game, and then today he's back in there. So I think we need to give him some looks. I mean, we also have other outfielders that we need to play, so it could be a little bit of a challenge, but we'll figure out a way to look at it.
With Canario's profile, just being a guy who has demonstrated a lot of power, but also strikes out at a considerable rate. Just in your experience as a hitting coach, for guys that kind of have profiles like that, are there commonalities that you've seen over the years of just maybe things in particular that guys tend to struggle with, and can that assist you in just trying to help him correct course?
Yeah, the commonality usually, if there's so much swing and miss, is usually what they chase out of the zone, or there's certain areas of the zone that they don't handle as well, and then you end up having miss in those areas, whether it's up, whether it's down, whether it's in, whether it's out. So that's probably the commonality, but all hitters have different weaknesses and different strengths. So I think that's where our identification of that with Alexander is something that's going to be important.
Is there an update on Tommy? Is he feeling better today?
I saw him today. Looks like he feels better. I mean, he was moving around. He's not in the lineup, but it looks like he'll be available for us today.
Shelty, regardless of what happens this weekend with the Yankees, how important is kind of getting everything course corrected with the next 2 series with the Cardinals and the Reds because they're division opponents?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to focus on every day, and that's going to be the main thing. I think we also have to realize we're 8 games in, so we need to focus on today.
I guess just being that they're division games, they take on
it's really weird.
It's
really weird that we start the season and we don't play a division opponent until the 3rd series or 4th series. So like 4th series. So yeah, we're playing 2 American League East teams.
You didn't play until May last year.
Back to back, yeah. I don't. I mean, the fact that we started with Miami on the road, back to back years. I don't know. I mean, all division series are very important.